Welcome to the Gerard Homestead.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gerard Homestead and Garden. Come and see what the monthly update looks like. So as you guys remember, these are beans and carrots. These are going very strong. They're almost being ready to harvest. We can see over here we've got a bunch of little bitty little beans. One here, one there. There's another one over here. They're starting a little bit everywhere.
This side somewhere from us. There it is.
Some big ones over there. There we go. Carrots are growing nice and tall as well. They're getting pretty healthy. We've got blackberries that we have not harvested yet this season. We have not gotten any, but there's a few growing. We've got a couple blueberries that are coming in. This is the zucchini and pepper patch, as well as the cucumber patch. We've got quite a few flowers on the zucchini plant and a big pepper coming in here and a few smaller peppers coming in on a couple of the different plants. But that is doing great. We have already harvested quite a few cucumbers, and today is another harvest day. So we've got a row of pickling cucumbers as well as a row of snacking or slicing cucumbers that we've got in the back here, as well as another bean plant, which has kind of been overrun by the cucumbers.
There's a bean plant back here?
Yeah, there's a bean plant right here that does not seem to have any beans on it. Oh yes, there is. There's a bunch of beans here.
Oh, and they're huge.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's a bunch of beans here. I haven't seen these in a while. Oh yeah. Those are nice. There we go. A new surprise every day. So we'll pick all those. We've got a few raspberries coming in, and we have harvested a few raspberries as well. So those have been delicious, according to Claudia. And our tomatoes are coming in pretty good. We're approaching the end of July here. It is currently July 23rd. And yesterday, my wife picked her first cherry tomato that we've got here. And the tomato plants are doing really well. They're not quite ripe yet. They're not quite big enough to harvest. But there's a lot of fruit on it, so they're growing pretty well. Onions are doing great. They're almost ready for harvest. I give it about another 2, maybe 3 weeks, and they'll be ready to go. And our little asparagus patch is still growing. These little guys are just still going, and they're bending and they're repopulating. So next year, the asparagus patch will be thriving and healthy. Yeah, we've got a few new ones that come in pretty much every couple of days, as well as a couple raspberries here on the last raspberry plant. So those are doing pretty good as well. That is it for the raised beds and / berry bush part of things. Everything has been growing very well, and we've been very happy with what's going on there. Now we're going to move over to our Chaos Garden. Welcome to the Claudia Chaos Garden. This was my wife's idea. I had no say in any of this, but it was a pretty good idea, so I will give it to you. So we have not done much weeding here. It's a little bit of a mess, but we've got pumpkins growing. We've got a few different diverse plants over there that we kind of just had extra seeds for, so that's growing over there. We've got our peas over here.
We have some pea coming too.
We do have some little peas there. Some nice little peas. These I need to trellis ASAP. They've kind of trellised on their own over there on a weed. So that's always fun. Little bean plants are growing ever so slowly. I planted these bean plants at the same time as the other ones, so you can see the difference in growth between those two. There we go. We've got beans on one of them. So they're growing slowly, but we should get a little bit of a harvest this year. My potato tower has gone down. It's starting to get sad. So I think it's because I didn't put enough soil in between the layers, because now it got all pacted and it's like 3/4 of the way that it was when I originally started. So I think that's what's going on. Nonetheless, it's still growing. It's still doing pretty good. There's still new sprouts that are coming out. So I'm still hopeful about that. So I should be okay. We should be able to get a decent harvest out of that. And this is the potato patch. That has been doing great. I'd say about 90% of these weeds are potatoes. So, see, like that's potato, 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 another row of potatoes, and a potato there. So, those are doing great. Nothing here is ready to harvest yet, but we'll come right back at you guys what we were able to harvest from the raised beds. The first official big harvest of the Gerard Homestead garden. So the only things that are really ready right now are pickles, cucumbers, and beans. So we got a decent amount of beans there and a decent amount of cucumbers. We have harvested a few cucumbers in the past, little pickling cucumbers that we've harvested in the past, and one or two of these slicing ones that were a little bit smaller, but we were really excited to eat them. So these are perfectly fine, except for this one. This one, believe it or not, was supposed to be a pickling cucumber. I don't know what happened. It kind of just blew up. So we're going to try that and see what we're going to do with it, if we're just going to slice it up or if we're going to end up using it for pickles, because this would make a very decent amount of pickles. So yeah, let's go over to the farm for the farm update. Welcome back to the Rabbit Oasis. The rabbits have been busy in this last month on the homestead, and we've seen a lot of growth with them. So come and see. They all came to say hi. Now, the last time we filmed, this one right here, oh, freak out. You good, buddy? Okay. That little brown one there, along with his brother, he's right there. Are you gonna miss him? He's in the back there. They were just little ones in the nest, and now they have grown up to be fully eating all my stuff. So that's great. They're growing up nice and quick, nice and good. Our supply of rabbit is going up, so we are happy with that. And yeah, there's not much else to say. These guys have been busy growing the herd, and we're very happy about that. So lots of tasty rabbits to come. So that's the update for the rabbits on the homestead. So this is chicken tractor number 1 of 2. These, we usually like to put our chickens in here for the first few weeks of their life because it's nice and protected. There's hardware cloth everywhere so nothing can get to them, and they just have a good time roaming around. They're starting to get a little bit big for this, so that's going to be a project for the future and the near future to move them into the big chicken tractor. But we still have them roaming around out here. In the last video that you guys saw, these guys were still in the incubator. So these guys were actually in our little brooder in the homesteading tour video. So you guys did not see that, but that's where they were before, and now they've grown to this. So they're about a month and a bit old, almost to the day that we're filming this, and they are thriving. They're doing great. They're getting nice and juicy, and we have not lost any of these. These have been the troopers of the flock. So that's not the case for everything else that's to come. So we will talk about those over there. So this is chicken tractor number 2. This one's a little bit bigger. This one you guys seen before. What you guys have not seen is the reinforcements that I've had to make in the past couple weeks because we were losing all of our chickens. So we found out a couple weeks ago that we had a fisher in the area, and the fisher decided to wipe out most of our flock. So now we're down to 2 ducks and 5 chickens, which are getting nice and big, almost full grown. So they are doing great. And we had about a dozen chickens in here before and 4 ducks. So do the math, that's how much we've lost. There's been a lot of money lost here, but I seem to have cracked it. We haven't lost anything in a few days, so I'm hoping for the best. So yeah, that's the update on the chicken situation. We'll move over to our more permanent setup where we had all of the ducks and the chickens before. So, Mr. Smokey, anything to say? Why did you knock over your water? Okay, not happy with that bucket apparently. But this is Smoke, if you guys remember him. He's doing great. He's grazing. We've switched him 3 times now. We've done 3 different paddocks for him since the Homestead tour last month. And he's just been loving life. He's grazing every day. We move him to a paddock and then back into his home every day. We've done that for the past month. And he's grown so much. He's gotten so big. He's getting nice and chunky, nice and big. And he's loving life. Smoke, any complaints? No, don't eat the mic. No? Nothing to say? Nothing to say. Okay. So that's it for Smoke. We'll move over to the chickens now. So, here we are, back in the quacking oasis. The ducks are doing great. However, we have lost 3 ducks, and our entire flock of chickens that was in this area have now gone. So we lost all our chickens to the fisher and 3 ducks. We've found remains in parts. Some parts we just didn't find anything. So we still have not found the issue. We found a temporary solution to just lock them up in this little cage right here at night. We lock them up in here so that everything is surrounded by hardware cloth and nothing can really get in here. So this is where we've been putting them at night. And in the little hole I made before, I just patched up with a cage and a few cinder blocks. So for now, that's what the temporary fix is until I can fully brace everything. But yeah, we like to be transparent here on the Gerard Homestead, and this part sucks, but it's part of the world, so it is what it is. So now we'll go see our piggy. Welcome back to the piggy pen. Say hi, little piggy. We only have 1 little piggy left. We had a processing day here at the farm a few days ago and processed 3 of our 4 remaining pigs. This little piggy was not quite ready yet, so he was able to make it through. And he's thriving. He's doing great. He has his own little house all to himself, and he's loving life right now. Gets all the little treats all alone, doesn't have to fight for anything, so he's doing great. But yeah, that's it for this monthly recap of the farm. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.